Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Serpent Thumb with 1056 rating versus Vagancy with 1209 rating, and this is going to be another high rated DB video. Hopping right in, we will go ahead and see Vagancy win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. They'll decide to go first. 60 versus 40, we got Lurie, Mausoleum, a White, Fua, Lubellion, and Ghost Ogre. They have Sword, Cross, Veiler, Metaltronus, and Veiler. Okay, so, I mean, their hand isn't the strongest, but we don't have a way to stop Sword, because most of the time when someone normal summons Sword, people hand trap that. So normal Sword effect, go ahead, grab out X'd, and then dump Mirror Logic, special summon out X'd, X'd effect goes search, grab out Node. Dumping Mirror Logic's like really interesting there, right? Because we do have Cross in hand that we could have made live. We could have also dumped like Twins of the Eclipse or something, and then went like Duo and then sent Duo later on to make Detonator. It's just interesting that Mirror Logic was the choice. Activate Cross, and then they go wait. I mean, before Cross was even activated, we should have dropped Fua, right? Yeah, like we should have dropped this before Cross was even activated. And then they're going to go ahead and summon out the Detonator. Effect to attach. We draw into Primite Roar. And then they go set, pass. Okay, so we draw Sage. So we are playing Fiendsmith, Blue Eyes with a Bestial package in the deck. Our opponent is most likely just playing pure Ryzeal. I guess it could be Fiendsmith, right? We haven't had anything that's shown us that it's not Fiendsmith Ryzeal. So it could be Fiendsmith Ryzeal, but I've seen infinite people playing Pure now on DB. It seems like I'm playing against Pure more often than I'm playing against Fiendsmith now. They're going to go activate Roar, go ahead summon out the White Dustin, and also there used to be like a little bit of a problem with Roar summoning White Dustin, and it was the fact that you wouldn't get the graveyard effect of this, but now when you have the Blue Eyes cards in rotation, you know, you can get Blue Eyes White Dragon engrave, and then you have the graveyard effect of this too, because it's very strong to have like the extra banish. Then White Dustin into Requiem effect, tribute to go special, and then they're gonna go Cross to negate that. Okay, now from here we go normal summon out Sage. They're gonna hit that with Veiler. Yeah, that is fine. They also, you know, smart with it, attaching swords, that way there wasn't like a light in their graveyard, like a light or dark in their graveyard. And now that, wait, was that even correct? It's kind of weird, because like normal summon Lurie doesn't really do anything after you've gone through Requiem. I was going to say, we do have Field Spell that can extra normal summon out Sage. We also could have maybe started with like Lubellion in this spot to go ahead and grab out Druis Worm, and then tribute for Lubellion, and then Druis Worm send, they chain pop Lubellion, and then try to commit into like normal summon Lurie, and then activate Field Spell, normal summon Sage. Then even if you get hand trapped, you still have like multiple bodies. But I guess like where does that really take you though? Like, yeah, it doesn't really get you that far. They're gonna go ahead, grab out Bestial Magma Mutt, and then activate Field Spell. They go Detonator effect to pop, and then chain Ghost Ogre, chain Detonator to pop Sage, and then special summon out Magma Mutt by banishing effect to search during the end phase. And then they said that's fine. They don't Metaltronus that. Which is kind of crazy they don't Metaltronus that, right? Well, they might not be playing Magma Mutt, to be fair. But if they play Magma Mutt, I think you Metaltronus this. Like, this card's insane. And then it also stops them from bringing out Lubellion. Then you have Veiler for the last card. Oh, so now they're going to go ahead, bring out Lubellion. Lubellion effect, they're going to Metaltronus it. Okay, yeah, just go ahead, bring out the Eclipse Twins to go ahead and shut that down. Which, no, I was going to say they negated that. Then they have the end phase, go ahead, search out for a Baldrake, pass, they draw Bonfire, special summon out Node. But I guess also, like, last turn, like, the odds of them having another play in hand was pretty low, based on how they played it. Yeah, and the fact that they went to battle phase. Usually, if you have another play, you would continue it in main phase. But now they're going to go Node, discard, special summon back out Sword, and then summon Baldrake by banishing the X Ryzeal. Okay. Then they go battle phase, Eclipse, crash with Baldrake. Yeah, go ahead, crash, and then go into a Detonator. Detonator effect to attach, and then Bonfire, grab out Ice. Like, technically they could have done this before, but they didn't want to play into a potential hand trap because they have Cross, and they don't want to have to cross negate Baldrake. Okay, then they just go ahead and admit defeat. On to the next game. we'll see the Blue Eyes Fiendsmith deck go first. We have White Dustin, Fiendsmith in Paradise, Soraneer, Barrel, and Wishes. Okay, so they actually are playing a decent amount of Bystials if we see Soraneer in hand. And then they have Fua, Perulia, Bonfire, Fua, Ice. Okay, so they're gonna drop a Perulia. Yeah, I guess, like, if you drop double Fua, the odds of your opponent actually pushing into it is, like, really low. So they want to drop, like, a Perulia and a Fua and hopefully get, like, 2 draws this turn. So now they're going to go normal summon Barrel. They draw on the Talents, which is also going to be really good because their opponent's going to make, like, a half board. Well, I guess it might not be, like, really good, but usually it's pretty good into a half board. They're going to set load, and then load, go ahead and grab out the Drill Beam. Well, this sets from deck, and then this adds from deck. So this shouldn't be, like, they shouldn't know where it's set here. And then activate Wishes, discard Fiendsmith in Paradise. Okay, then go ahead and grab out the Maiden and the Majesty from the deck to the hand. That's fine. And then activate Maiden to place True Light. And then what do we do from here? I guess we have, like, True Light that can place. Or I guess this also works. Yeah, load. Okay, go ahead and bring out Blue Eyes. They draw on the cross. True Light to go place Roar, and then set Majesty, and then just pass turn. Okay. Yeah, they didn't want to summon back out the Maiden of Light from the graveyard, which they could have done. But we have Drill Beam, we have Majesty, we have Soraneer, and then we have a bunch of follow-up. So they're going to go activate Bonfire. Bonfire, grab out X Ryzeal, and then dump Mirror Logic, special out X, and then X1 Mirror Logic 2, target the True Light, and then search out the Sword Ryzeal, special summon Sword Ryzeal effect, grab out Ice Ryzeal from the deck to the hand, and then overlay to go ahead and summon out Detonator effect to attach, and then that's fine, attach Mirror Logic, battle phase, beat over Barrel, and then main phase 2, normal summon Ice. So I guess they were just, like, hoping they'd interact with that. They could also just be going for an Exceton Knight play and try to get damage in while they can. Yeah, so go for the Exceton Knight effect, go ahead, pop the field, and then chain Majesty in response. Which this card doesn't even do anything. Like, this just says pop 1, and we have Detonator that says protect itself. So they're going to go ahead, chain Detonator, though, to go ahead and try to pop Blue Eyes. Said can't target him. That's not true, because this is negated by Mirror Logic. And they said, in response to Detonator, we're going to go chain Drill Beam, target Exceton Knight, chain Detonator to go ahead and pop, and then pop the set card? What? Why would we pop the set card? Why not just pop Exceton Knight, and then Exceton Knight also just pops the set card? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, we shouldn't have even responded to Majesty. We should have just said sure. And then they're going to go ahead and change Drill Beam next. And then we just chain pop. Yeah, I'm not sure why we played it the way that we played it there. I feel like that was played really bad on the side of Ryzeal in a spot that should have been pretty easy. Because now instead of popping their whole board, we're leaving them with 2 different ways of follow-up. Which yeah, I mean, they just threw the game. I don't know what to say. They just threw crazy. I mean, I guess they're not out of it yet, but that was bad. Cross put back, draw on 2, draw on Lockbird. Okay. And then now they just have to pass, and then during the end phase, they're going to go summon Soraneer by banishing, and then draw into Ash Blossom. Also, I guess this is negated, yeah, so we can't use it there. Draw on the Ash Blossom, and then go Barrel effect, add itself back during the standby, and then go main phase, normal summon effect goes set, go ahead set load, and then load effect, go ahead search out Roar from the decks to the hand. They drop Draw and Lockbird. We also have Drill Beam that can go ahead and reset itself from the graveyard. So that interruption is going to keep coming back every turn. Activate True Light, special out Blue Eyes, Maiden of White, special summon itself out, and then the opponent just submits defeat. And then going on to the next game, we'll go ahead and see Ryzeal go first. Opening hands, we have Perulia, Talons, Jurisworm, Ash Blossom, Blue Eyes. They have Fua, Ice, Cross, Bonfire, Sword. Okay, so Perulia is really good into this matchup. I mean, we have a lot of cards that are, like, pretty good here. And then we also just have, like, a blank Blue Eyes in hand. I mean, this card's just a complete brick. And then they drop Perulia. They go normal Ice, Okay, I mean, hey, that's fine now. Now, we have a brick in hand, sure, but we have a card that says discard, so that's fine. Then they're going to go Ice Effect, we Ash Blossom it. Okay, try to commit them into special summoning more from the hand, and allowing our Perulia to draw more. They go Bonfire into X, dump Mirror Logic, special X, they draw Maiden, X Effect goes Search, grab out Node Ryzeal, activate Cross, and then they said thinking on the field spell placement. We're going to go Druid's Worm to banish Mirror Logic, then go ahead and make Duo Effect. They said you're a risky guy. I mean, yeah, like, this is, like, fine, though. Go ahead, search out Plasma Hole, grab out Ice Ryzeal, and then special summon Node, draw into a barrel, Node, send, special summon back out Ice. I guess it does suck that we don't have, like, a fire in the grave, because, you know, a Bestial there would have hurt pretty bad. Then go ahead and make Detonator effect to attach, and then set the Plasma Hole, and then pass turn. Then draw into an Engraver. So go main phase, activate Engraver effect, go ahead, grab out Tract from the deck to the hand, activate Tract, add Lurie, discard Lurie effect, special summon itself out, and then on that summon they're going to go Plasma Hole just to go ahead and pop Lurie, so that way they don't have to cross negate the Requiem, and then also that would put Requiem in rotation, but I guess they could put it in rotation anyways whenever they use Engraver effect. So now, I was going to say, it's probably just Engraver. Yeah, activate Engraver, shuffle back, try to special summon itself out. They're going to cross negate, then normal summon out barrel effect, go ahead, set load, activate load, Detonator to go ahead and pop it. That's fine. We do have Talents Live that could look at hand, but I guess it makes more sense to, like, make this first and go ahead, get Field Spell, and then try to look at the hand. So go ahead, search out the field spell, and then now we're going to go Talents Look at Hand, and then hit back the Ice Ryzeal. Okay, now link off into a seal, because this locks you in the dragons. And then Druid's Worm effect, go ahead, send Detonator, chain to go ahead, pop seal. That also goes to the graveyard, which is, like, better for them, right? Like, you'd rather have it in the graveyard, because now, like, you have Eclipse Twin set up. And now they're going to go activate Wishes. Yup, that's fine. I was thinking that there was, like, ever a world where we would, like, chain this to summon Typhon, but I don't think there is, right? Like, there's, like, no reason. Like, Typhon doesn't actually, like, hurt this deck that much. It's not, like, an interruption. Activate Wishes. Discard Blue Eyes. Go search Sage. Go search out Roar. And then activate Field Spell, normal summon Sage, effect, go ahead, grab out Veiler, like extra normal summon. This said you already normaled that, yep, literally extra normal, yep. Then activate Maiden a White effect, go ahead, place True Light, and then from here, let's see, we have Maiden that will summon itself back out, we have Roar that can summon out, we have True Light that can also summon out, or set. We're going to go activate Roar, summon out Blue Eyes, because we also have Field Spell that can target Maiden that will allow us to get an extra body off of it. Then Maiden a White, special summon out, and now we can use, like, Blue Eyes plus Sage, or we're going to go True Light, set Majesty, okay. Sure, I guess it's, like, fine to do it in, like, that order right there. Then we're going to make Lightstorm Dragon. Okay, effect, go pop the Field Spell, and then Field Spell, target Maiden, chain Fua. They said you can't. Oh, wait, that punish is crazy there. Oh, I was like, yeah, sure, I guess doing it in this order is fine. But, like, honestly, it wasn't fine anyways, right? Why would you ever do it in this order? Now that I think about it, even if Field Spell, like, even if Fua didn't stop the Maiden effect there, because it's a quick effect, like, why would you do it in this order and let your opponent's Fua turn into a draw? We should have gone in the Spirit, and then did this, and then made Lightstorm, and then Pop Cross, because, yeah, there was just no reason for us to give them value there. So they're going to go ahead, dump White Dustin, pass, which also puts a Light Fiend in the graveyard for Engraver, so that's more follow-up. They draw Pot of Prosperity, and then now they're going to go main phase, special summon out Sword effect goes search, and then in response, go ahead and effect Veiler that, and then activate the Pot of Prosperity to go ahead and look at the top 6, And then they said, yep, that's fine. That will go ahead and hit Bonfire as the last card there. I was about to say, none of those cards are working so far because, you know, they have the Majesty Trap, so normal summoning out another sword would not work. And then activate Bonfire, go ahead, grab out the extra Ryzeal. Okay, they've already gone through Node. They're going to go dump Eclipse, special out X. Now they can go X1, Eclipse 2. And then that's basically just game. Go ahead, grab out Sword. I guess it's not game, right? Like, we still have tons of follow-up. This game's definitely not over yet, but that is tough. That is tough. And then Detonator effect to attach. I said think on the Detonator effect to attach, but no, okay, that's fine. And then they go Overlay, summon out Duo Drive, effect to attach, and then Duo Drive effect to detach and go Search. Grab out Ice Ryzeal, grab out Ryzeal Cross from the deck to the hand. And then they said, what? Who plays 2 Cross? What? That's like not too weird for a pure deck to do. That's, yeah, I was gonna say, that's not like too weird for a pure deck to do. It's like, I don't want to say standard, but like, I'm not surprised if my pure opponent is playing 2 Cross. Said the one that plays pure. Then they're gonna go activate Cross to put back and draw onto X Ryzeal, normal Ice effect goes special. They said I'm dumb, I hate this game, and then admit defeat. Then the opponent leaves, okay, but it looks like they were gonna run through like the line here. So it was make Spirit, and then field spell target, chain effect summon back out Blue Eyes, and then they were gonna make Link Spider into SP. Which wouldn't work, right? Because they use this. Yeah, they use this, which this locks you into dragons from the extra deck. But we could have made the Lightstorm, and Lightstorm pop the Cross. But I guess that's like a little bit awkward still. No, it's like fine. It's like fine, because we don't have to Spirit right away. Yeah, because I was going to say, if you go like draw face Spirit, they can chain Fua and draw. So you just like let them go. And if they activate Fua and standby, you just chain the tag out and summon out the negate. You have Sword for the body. And then you can go ahead and tag out. And then you still have like the pop set up. Yeah. Okay. And then they're going to use those. Well, I guess, you know, just tag this out into that. And then they had Veiler. Okay. Sure. Yeah, then they still had like tons of follow-up too with Barrel, Engraver into the, you know, shuffle back White Dustin into Requiem. Like, just having, like, you know, some graveyard follow-up is very strong. And then you also have, like, follow-up on field. And this body's hard to out. And then when it gets destroyed, we'll go ahead and summon back out a Light Dragon from the graveyard. Which that could go ahead and bring out, like, literally anything that you need there. I guess, like, not anything that you need, but, like, a Blue Eyes. You could also bring back... You can bring back Seal off this, right? Because it doesn't have to summon in defense. So... You could also summon this back out, which allows you to start with, like, an SP earlier, because they can't make SP here, so, like, you can make an SP earlier on the next turn, which is, like, pretty decent, but also, like, Detonator versus True Light is very good, because this will just pop your whole field, so that's, like, kind of tough, having your whole field get popped whenever, like, the opponent decides, which is kind of why True Light's awkward into this deck. I feel like Ryzeal has a very good matchup into Blue Eyes overall. Like, even game 2, I guess, like, game 2, they got hit with, like, Perulia Fua, but even that game, like, I feel like Ryzeal was supposed to win, and they just didn't use their Exceton Knight correctly. Otherwise, they could have popped their whole field very easily. But, with all that being said, the TV Grinder, signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe.